Perfection is something our society as a whole desires. Perfect grades, perfect families, and even perfect bodies. Most of these things are easily fixed by getting tutored or going to therapy or dieting. But some people's faults aren't as easily fixed. Their bodies aren't perfect, not on the outside but on the inside. These people need organ donors for their perfect world to exist. According to DonateLife.net, last updated in 2010, on average, 18 people die each day from the lack of available organs for transplants. As you can see, this is becoming a very big problem in our society, and if nothing is done, then this number will steadily increase each year. Today I'm going to talk to you about why we as Americans need more organ donors in our society. First, I'm going to talk to you about the need for organ donors. Many people in the United States and other countries are on the waiting list. The organ donation waiting list is increasing rapidly. According to organdonation.gov, more than 100,000 men, women, and children currently need life-saving organ transplants. On average, every 11 minutes another name is added to this list. The waiting list is growing very rapidly. In the year 2002, there were 81,000 people on the list, and in 1997, there were 53,000 people on the list. As you can see, it is growing very rapidly. As I said before, there are many people on this list, but are there this many people to actually donate their organs? The answer to this question is no. On average, like I said before, 18 people die each day from the lack of available organs and transplants. For a kidney transplant, it takes approximately 1 to 6 years to be on the waiting list to actually receiving a kidney. Now that you realize the problem with the lack of organ donation in our society, let me inform you about how to actually become an organ donor. Becoming an organ donor is a quick and easy process that gives people a second chance at life. The first step to becoming an organ donor is to talk it over with your family. You need to first help your family understand your wish to become an organ donor before a tragic crisis occurs. Your family will then serve as your advocate for your donation. The next step in becoming an organ donor is to register with your state registry. For more information on how to become an organ donor in your state, you need to go to organdonor.gov/donor/registry. Once you get to this website, you need to click on your state, and it will give you exact directions how to become an organ donor in your state. The next step in becoming an organ donor is when you receive your driver's license or when you're renewing your license, you need to designate that you want to become a donor on your license. And according to DonateLife.net, 90% of Americans say that they support donation, but only 30% of them know the essential steps to becoming an organ donor. So hopefully this will help you in understanding how to become an organ donor. Now that you understand how to become an organ donor, let's discover what you will actually get out of becoming an organ donor. When you become an organ donor yourself, you are giving the gift to extending a life to others. The main reason to become an organ donor is the ability to give to save many lives at a quick and easy decision in becoming an organ donor. According to Top 10 Reasons to Become.blogspot.com, organs and tissues from a single donor can be used to benefit more than 50 people on the waiting list. There are actually no drawbacks in becoming an organ donor. And according to Stephanie Sandel in the article 5 Reasons to Become an Organ Donor, last updated in 2009, if you donate your organs or tissues, it will not prevent you from having an open casket at your funeral. And becoming an organ donor is a really quick and easy process. And it won't take up any of your time, really. And most major religions support organ donation as either a personal choice or a charitable act. So that's a good thing. And according to Renee Holmes from Pros and Cons of Organ Donation article, many donor families say that knowing other lives have been lost helped them cope with their tragic loss. So a lot of people say that since they knew that their loved one that was lost was an organ donor, it helped them cope with their loss. And informing the public on organ donation plays such an enormous role in people becoming organ donors. The more they know, the more they'll want to become an organ donor. Along with understanding the importance of organ donations, it is essential that the public understands the procedure on how to become an organ donor. If our society was better informed on the subject of organ donations, we would see a major and dramatic increase in the number of organ donors, and therefore we would save more lives in our society. I hope that someday in the near future, we will start to see organ donation become more prevalent. It will definitely give more people a second chance at life. Now that you know all there is to know about organ donation and how it saves lives, I want you guys to take the next step and go out and become organ donors yourself.